Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. All right, man. So Saudi Arabia, Turkey Al Sheikh, he's being known now for being like the big thing that boxing needs. He's putting on these big fights. He was trying to put on the Wilder versus Anthony Joshua card. That's why they had the whole day of reckoning, because it was expected for Wilder to beat Joseph Parker, which he lost, and Anthony Joshua beat Ala Wallin, and both of them were supposed to meet at the end on a mega showdown, but Wilder messed that up, losing to Parker. But Turkey Al Sheikh, he still want to see those big fights. He's still willing to put Wilder on these big cards so he can come back and make those big fights. And one of the things that he want to see is the big fight that we all want to see, and that is Gervonta Tank Davis versus Devin the Dream Haney. And Saudi Arabia, Turkey Al Sheikh, he just was doing interviews saying that these are some of the fights that he want to see. He want to see the winner of Joshua and Ngannou fight, the winner of Usyk and Fury, and he also want to see Devin Haney versus Gervonta Tank Davis, and he willing to put up the bread. Now, people be talking about Devin Haney and Bill Haney and saying that, they lying, they don't got no money, when Bill was offering the $20 million and saying that it was all cap, that they really didn't have it. But there's no denying that Saudi Arabia got it. You can't say that. And Eddie Hearn, he already confirmed that it was real. But if y'all don't want to believe Eddie Hearn or Bill Haney, y'all think that His Excellency Turkey Al Sheikh is lying? Like, those dudes got billions upon billions of dollars. Those dudes own trillions of dollars in assets as far as the oil and everything over there. So do you think they care about a measly $20 million? I say measly because that's measly to them. To us, that's a whole lot of money. But $20 million, $50 million, $100 million, that ain't nothing to them. They just offered Francis Ngannou $20 million for his fight with Joshua. And Joshua is getting $50 million. So right there, they coughing up $70 million just for those two. And they ain't even the only two that's on the card. And it's not for a title. Neither one of these dudes got a title, Ngannou or Joshua. Yet they're getting paid all this money. That's because these are big fights. And these are fights that people want to see. People wanted to see how Ngannou will look against Joshua based on how he looked with Fury. And now we got it. And people want to see the big fight between Tank Davis and Devin Haney. And hopefully, now that all this stuff is coming out, we'll get it. So I'm not sure the procedures on that. I don't know like who's supposed to contact who and everything like that. But for damn sure, if I was Al Heyman and Team Tank, I'll be contacting Saudi Arabia and be like, look, I want nothing less than $50 million. And I bet you they'll get it. Because it's a big fight. And they don't care about losing money. I'm sure they'll gain the money back on the back end. But let's just say that if they lost it, you think they really care about that? Because it's just big fights that he want to see. And if you watch the interview with The Zone when Turkey Al Sheikh was talking about the boxings and the fights that he want to see and everything, you can see how passionate he is, and he want to see all these big fights. So that money stuff ain't really an option. He revealed that he got health issues. Prayerfully everything goes right with that. So basically, he's saying he putting all these fights on because he want to see all this stuff in his lifetime. So I don't know what that means. Maybe something going on with him that's terminal. But he want to see these fights, if that's the case, before he leave. And that would be a blessing for us, because at least we'll get to see the big fights too. So I wonder what's going to be the excuse now after this. Because it's not like Bill Haney or Devin or nobody is offering on money and everything. You got the Crown Prince and everybody over there in Saudi Arabia saying they want to see the fight and offering to pay for it and everything. So let's see what's going to happen now. Let's see in the days and weeks to come what's going to be the talks of the town. Now, situations with Calvin Ford and everything is legal situations, so I'm sure Tank and I'm still going to have to deal with that, because I'm sure they probably not going to go into a major camp without getting that situated. You mess around to get the Saudi prince to actually pay for him to get out of jail just to make that happen. Like, money talks. And he got power, connections with politics over here, so you just never know how these things work. Tank was supposed to do some jail time, but didn't because he had to fight, and a lot of money was involved, and a lot of big names was getting paid. So I'm just saying, this is how the world works. And the truth be told, it's messed up in aspects, but in this case, it can be beneficial for us because, like I said, we'll get to see these fights. So hopefully, tanking them, they'll respond, and at least they can get some type of talk, some type of negotiation started, and then prayerfully we can get that fight later on this year, no later than next year. But it should be sometime this year, prayerfully, especially if they talk to them and they get the money right and the numbers is something like they want to hear. It shouldn't be no problem. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.